Hello, friends, and welcome back to Orbit Shift, a place where I work with you to take your thoughts, feelings, and action to the next level of impact. Now, success in life, especially with career and money, has several factors impacting it. It's not just your skills, it's timing. It's not just your effort, but it's your area of focus. It's not just all the accumulated goodwill that you have, but it is also how you are prepared for a certain period of time. And this is where, while some people mock Vedic wisdom and Jyotish, etc., there are several prominent business people and professionals who very quietly, very secretly have a regular Jyotish consultation, and they work with that guidance for every 6 to 18 month period. Now, why I say 6 to 18-month period is because in our Kundali and according to our Vedic practices of Jyotish, grahas are constantly moving, because of which you have various impacts and influences of energies. Your dasha changes, your Antardashas, etc. change. So there are several things to be looked at, which makes it very important for every 6 to 18-month block to be dealt with very seriously. See, there are some people who get serious about their life after they get a heart attack or diabetes, etc. But there are some people who proactively manage their diet, proactively manage their sleep, go to the gym, and have very healthy lifestyles and manage their life. That's where you need to get at. So the choice is yours. Here are 5 things that you need to understand about how to manage life, like many successful business people and professionals do, using Jyotish as a Vedic wisdom to guide your life. The first and foremost, you have to know the season and the period that you are entering into. Every 6 to 18 months brings different shades to your life. Some periods bring growth, some period brings consolidation, some periods bring transition. There are other periods which bring pressure. There are some periods which build rebuilding. There are some periods which will completely be a lull period and nothing will seem to move. And you know that these are things that you have experienced in your life. Is there an explanation to it? Yes, there is. Now, you may give economic explanation and this, that, and the other explanation, but if you understand your grahas consistently for a period of 3 to 4 years, you will see how beautifully Jyotish is able to explain all of these phenomena to you, and how you will see that even in the same economic condition where one person flourishes, other person can fail. And this can happen not just with bad economic conditions. There are, in bad economic conditions, one person flourishes, the other fails. In good economic conditions, one flourishes, the other fails. All of these phenomena will happen. Go back to the COVID period. There are so many people who made so much money and they were very successful in life, yet there were several people who were struggling. And this is not just about certain professions. In the same profession also this happened. Much of that is also to do with how your Kundali is giving you results. So please understand the Vedic wisdom of Jyotish, that there are periods of growth, consolidation, transition, pressure, rebuilding, lull, successes, failures, delays, extended periods of planning, periods in which you should not plan, etc. That will be there. And in today's time, there are so many people who want to open a business. Do you know that your Kundali can tell you, do you have business potential or not? There's some of you who may be well off doing a job as compared to a business. There are some of you who could get out of a job and be a solopreneur or be an individual providing professional services and consulting as compared to getting a team and creating work. There's some of these fantastic details that you can understand from your Kundali. So do that. Every 6 to 18 months, sit with a good Jyotishacharya and understand that. If you look around, you'll find quite a few today. There's so many people who consult me, and this is one of the prominent things that I share with them, that be prepared. Don't come to me when failures have happened, because you have very little elbow room to correct. The only way to get out of failure is patience and slowly, grindingly working yourselves to the right time. Sometimes still we are not able to make the most of the time, because once you entered into a period of failure and challenge, it becomes very difficult to get things back normal. There's always a catch up. So plan in advance. The second thing from here that will come as an advantages. If there are periods where major career moves need to be made, major investments need to be made, shifts need to be made, these will be very clear to you if every 6 to 18 months you look at things. Like I mentioned, a few things: role changes, moving to entrepreneurship, or moving from entrepreneurship into back into a job, or selling off your company, or seeding a new idea, making an investment, or periods in which you should just take care of your family or health and not do anything critical or important, because if you do that, the pressure of the family, etc., is not going to help. So Jyotish will also help you answer that. In fact, Jyotish can even tell you that there are certain periods in which your health may be a challenge, so you should go slow on all the other things. So Jyotish can help you make a lot of those decisions with a lot more informed attitude. Jyotish may not tell you decide this. That's not what it is. This is not about making choices. This is about being informed about the kind of energies that are there and what kind of things should you have a bent of mind towards. So in that way, yes, Jyotish can influence your choices, but finally you need to make those calculated choices about your life. The third prominent thing, Jyotish can very easily tell you how you should manage your money. Like there are some people who should invest in stock market. There are others who should not. There are some people who should buy multiple fixed properties. There are other people who should not. There are some people who should invest in a certain period of time in a vehicle and others should not. So there are enough and more of those things about investment, spending money, reducing risk, push for growth, taking loans. Like there are many people who can be advised by Jyotish that do this business only on seed fund and not on loan or investor money. Whereas there are some people who should only do business on investors' money, not their own money. So there are these combinations that can be looked at and be clarified. Much of this Jyotish can help you decide so that you don't get into trouble in the long term. And at that pace, Jyotish will also help you do the fourth thing, which is prepare for difficult periods that will come. Now, in Jyotish, a good Vedic grounded Jyotishacharya will not call a period difficult. They will specifically explain to you that this is a period to strengthen your skill. This is the period to work on your reputation. Here is a period to work on your relationship. Here is some place where somebody close to you can create a challenge for you. Be careful. Or when you sign paperwork, be careful. Here is a period for saving. Here is a period for exploring alternatives. So a grounded Jyotishacharya, instead of labeling a time and creating fear for you, will actually explain what is the significance of that period of time which could be challenging to you. Understand that and modulate your actions accordingly. And with that whole approach, as you are transitioning in every 6 to 18 months, the biggest blessing of Jyotish is Jyotish helps you understand what to learn and what to change according to that period of time. And if a certain learning is not done, then what could be the consequence of that? That's the beauty of it. So the 5 things that you must remember to use Jyotish like successful business people and professionals do. Number 1, look at every 6 to 18 month period of your life very carefully with respect to the various energies. Plan the various career moves and major things that you need to do very specifically. Manage your money intelligently with clear advice. And prepare for difficult periods and understanding what exactly that difficulty is going to be in detail according to the Jyotish wisdom. And last but not the least, what do you need to learn? How do you need to change to make the most of a certain period? Especially this learning part can also be modulated as per the periods of your life, of the Dashas, the Gochar, the Antardashas, etc. And the larger pattern of your whole life can be blended into it. All in all, Jyotish is a great blessing to you. It can actually be your secret weapon, secret tool, which you don't need to reveal to anybody. In fact, I know some very good, very successful people who keep it a clear secret of how they choose things in their life based on Jyotish. They never share that I have sufficient Jyotish guidance. In fact, very, very successful people use a combination of Jyotish, numerology, and Vastu Shastra to strengthen the results that they get in life. They will never tell you this. And many people, while they keep mocking Vedic wisdom and keep calling it, Andhavishwas or, blind faith, There are many successful people making beautiful use of all of these paravidyas, as they are called in our Vedic tradition. Vidyas which are from beyond the physical realms of this world. These are all divine wisdoms: Jyotish, numerology, Vedic Shastra, etc. So, hope you're able to gain the best of Jyotish for guidance in your life and make the best of the choices. Wish you loads of success. In fact, a lot of people have so much untapped potential in their Kundli that they don't even need to think of changing their life. They just need to harness the power of their Kundli, and they will have more than they can handle in their life in terms of positive outcomes. Wish you the very best of choices in life, and I'll see you very soon with another topic like this.